How the new ATP Top 10 looks as Carlos Alcaraz claims the Cincinnati title over Jannik Sinner. Sinner was forced to retire just 23 minutes into the Cincinnati Open final, in which he was trailing 5-0 in the first set. Alcaraz comforted Sinner after his retirement, which comes just ahead of the U.S. Open main draw starting. As was the case in Cincinnati, the Italian is the #1 seed in New York, with the Spaniard the second seed. ATP duo Alcaraz and Sinner are also scheduled to play in the U.S. Open mixed doubles event, which starts this week at Flushing Meadows. Ahead of the Grand Slam starting, the ATP Tour rankings have been updated, and Sinner remains in #1 spot despite losing to Alcaraz in Cincinnati. Alcaraz has also retained his position of #2, as have the rest of the top 5 of Alexander Zverev, Taylor Fritz, and Jack Draper. Carlos Alcaraz makes prediction about Jannik Sinner after he retires in the Cincinnati Open final. I am pretty sure. And that is indeed the case for Ben Shelton, Novak Djokovic, and Alex de Minaur in 6th, 7th, and 8th, respectively. In fact, Karen Khachanov is the only mover within the top 10, as he rises 3 places to 9th, with Lorenzo Musetti staying in 10th. While there hasn't been much movement within the top, the following 10 positions have experienced plenty of change. That starts with Holger Rune, who has dropped 2 places to 11th, with Casper Ruud climbing 1 spot to 12th. Both Daniil Medvedev and Tommy Paul have risen 2 places to 13th and 14th, respectively, while Andrei Rublev has dropped 4 spots to 15th. Jakub Mensik has jumped 1 spot to 16th, but American Francis Tiafoe has dropped 3 places to 17th ahead of the U.S. Open. Alejandro Davidovich Fokina remains 18th and Arthur Fils 20th as the Cincinnati Open concludes, with Francisco Cerundolo up 4 places to 19th. The ATP 250 event in Winston-Salem now continues the schedule, but many players have already turned their focus to the U.S. Open.